we're here to mark a remarkable achievement by a remarkable man. My father, Don Hauka, was born in 1922 in Taber, Alberta, and served aboard the HMS Strathroy during the Battle of the Atlantic, and moved to Gibsons here in 1951. But his true love was the sea and all the treasures underneath it. What you see here is a component of his original Mark I submersible. Fred and Mike and volunteers are going to take our representation of the tripod sub made with modern components and dunk it into the waters here. It may seem simple, but in 1964, really, it was the very state-of-the-art vehicle, and it made Gibsons a cradle of the subsea industry. It's one of the earliest instances we know of being able to launch a remotely operated vehicle into the water safely and return it. For him, it was the equivalent of landing a man on the moon. Only in this case, he realized you didn't need a man, because that made everything much simpler. Why risk somebody's life, sending them down to the great depths and have all that stuff for the life support system when you could put a camera in a housing with some lights, a little bit of electronics, and send it down? There's no risk to a human life.
Oh, you know what, I haven't done. I'm going to just try this for one moment, excuse me.
This is old school. We were recreating what Don was doing, and in his day it would have also been manually done, but his equipment was much heavier, and so he would be having a crane operator lift. They would move the boat and drop the tripod down again.
That was the great thing about people like my dad and people like Phil Newton and Al Trice and the people involved with Pisces and Don McKenzie, who was here is that they didn't stand still with technology. They embraced it, and they saw what was possible, and they would move forward, and they would always try to make it better. Every generation would be better.